What's going on, guys? It's Dane here. Welcome back to another video, guys, and today I'm going to be going over the current best way to get liquid Diviniums, or at least the newest best way. So I think the best way probably will always will be the Zetsubo no Shima starting room. Go to 7, get your Divinium, end the game, go over again. But today, a huge shout out to Swank Oof. Or Oaf. He's a subscriber of mine who showed me this strategy about a few days ago, and I've been grinding it out, and we will be streaming 50 liquids in 6 hours, or else I have to stream Minecraft. I'm going to be doing that within the next couple of days here. I've just sort of been taking a break. Now, right now, guys, what I want you guys to do is I'm going to be showing you guys gameplay with my voice over it. I hope you guys do enjoy this while I explain the strategy. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and let's go. So the gobblegums for this pack that you want is Power Vacuum, Fatal Contraption, Raindrops, Perkaholic, and Wall Power. Now I'm going to explain each and every one of these gobblegums while I start up this game here. The reason why you're going to want Power Vacuum is because in the later rounds, you're going to want to be running this strategy until about your 6th Liquid Divinium or your 5th one, whichever one you go for. I usually just go for the 6th one, but you guys go for whichever ones you want. Now, the reason why you're going to want Fatal Contraption here, at least if you get a first hit like what I just got, is because you can obviously basically just skip through the entire round pretty dang quick. Now the whole reason towards this strategy is because you're trying to get liquids really fast. Another thing to note on verruckt, guys, is you can actually get your first liquid on round 5. So that is something pretty crazy. Now, we're going to keep on hitting the gobblegum here while I try to explain everything that I'm doing in this game. Now, what you're going to want to do with wall power is you probably don't want to take it right away if you get a first or second hit. Now, I did take it because I feel like I'll be okay. Depending on your skill level, this means you won't be able to buy anything until you open up all the doors to the ICR. Now, if you spawn jug side, which is not preferred with this strategy, but if you spawn jug side, you have to open up all the doors to power, turn power on, go all the way through to quick revive, and go all the way to the ICR. What we are doing for the strategy is camping the kitchen, which is the high round strategy for this map. But with camping the kitchen comes with you are not allowed to open the door behind you. So you might be wondering, Dane, why is quick revive side even good? I thought that was bad for this strategy. Well, it is if you're going for a high round. But for this strategy, all you need is the wall power for the HVK and the ICR, and I'll tell you guys why. Because the ICR will be good for round 28 and above, and the HVK will be good for both insta-kills and for rounds 1 to 28. Now, of course, you won't get there by round 1. You have to sort of survive. Now, as you're watching in the gameplay, I'm kind of starting to struggle a little bit with the M1911. This is because you're not supposed to take wall power right away, and that was a mistake on mine. Now, if I wanted to, I could trade out my wall power, I suppose, but of course I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep on going because, you know, I hate restarting any strategy, especially a strategy that is like one of the best. And another thing that you guys need to know with this strategy is this is amazing for XP. So if you guys need a lot of XP, I want you guys to try out this strategy. You don't have to do it like with the wall power, ICR, and all that. You could just do the verruckt high round attempt. I strongly suggest trying this with wall power and stuff. Currently, I'm level 280 Master Prestige, and by the time I started this, I really gained a lot of levels really fast. I gained about 80 levels in the last few days. Now, of course, I have grinded out, but only about a day of game time, so, you know, I think that's pretty good to add in perspective, especially because this isn't that boring of a strategy. Now, the reason why this is so good for XP is actually because you get a lot of headshots with this strategy, and once we actually start to, you know, camp and all that, you guys will see how much headshots we get, because we do get quite a few. Now, obviously, as you guys can see, I'm still sort of struggling right now. We just got enough to buy the ICR, and yeah, that's the thing. So, we're going to be buying 2 doors, the 1 door past Speed Cola, aka the kitchen. If you guys don't know where the kitchen is, obviously, I just said it, and you guys will see it later on in the game time. But one reason that this is so good, guys, is because it's also fun. Like, one thing with the Zetsubo starting room strategy is you go to round 7 and then you end the game and you dashboard and then you do it all over and over again, and that's not fun. I mean, it's fun for a while, but then after a bit, it's not that fun. For this, the rounds are quick. You get a lot of XP because of headshots, and you get a lot of liquids, and it's pretty dang fun. I'll tell you guys why. Because each round is about a minute long. You can time the game if you want. I got round 40 in about 40 minutes on my first attempt at this. And obviously, that was just maybe beginner's luck. I'm not sure. But yeah. So obviously, you're going to want Perkaholic for the perks. You're not going to spend any money on perks. You want Power Vacuum to just obviously get as many drops as you can. Then you're just going to want to, once you're set up, camp at the kitchen. This right here is the kitchen. A big thing, you cannot buy the door that is right there behind the kitchen, or else the strategy is ruined. It's not necessarily ruined, it's just not going to be nearly as fast and not nearly as safe. Because in the later rounds, when you get caught and they are, you know, trapping you around round 38 or above, you're going to want to hide back where I went, where that door was. You're going to want to hide back there. Now, I didn't go for the liquid on round 5 here in this game. I'm just trying to go through all the rounds as fast as possible, and I'm going to go for all my liquids on round 35 rather. Now, roughly every liquid drops every 7 rounds, but you have to be very patient, guys. And if you don't get it right away, they do stack up, so you will get them eventually. I suggest waiting every 8 rounds just because that is completely 100% guaranteed. Now, I know 7 has been confirmed, but I'll tell you from personal experience, 7s can be very annoying, and you should wait until round 8, 16, 24, and above. Now, be very wary of the strategy in the round 40 pluses because it will not work. If you are looking for 40 plus, get the Wonder Waff. But if you're not, if you're just looking for the Divinium strategy, then dashboard after about your 5th or 6th liquid. Now, instead of raindrops, you should have round robin on. That is a big thing. I'm out of round robins right now. In fact, I'm doing this strategy. I'm doing this liquid grind. I'm grinding liquids right now to get liquid Diviniums and to get round robins. I'm trying to get round robins because round robins is really good. If you guys don't know, 4-player round robin strategy is really good for both XP and, of course, it's really good for liquids because you can go to round 255 in about 3 or 4 hours depending how fast your team is, depending how lucky you are. You can go for it. If every person has like 35, 50 round robins, you know, for a player, you can skip those rounds pretty quick. Anyways, guys, one big thing with Fatal Contraption, the difference between Fatal Contraption and the insta-kill Gobblegum is that the Fatal Contraption, you can actually shoot them through the wall. Now, with insta-kills, you can shoot regular weapons through the walls as well, but with the Death Machines, you can shoot them straight through the wall and it kills them. That's why I put on the Death Machine Gobblegum. If you want to put on the insta-kill Gobblegum, that's totally okay too. I suggest the Fatal Contraption Gobblegum, but it's up to you. As long as you have a lot of power vacuums and Fatal Contraptions, make sure you have at least one Perkaholic. I mean, really, you only need one of each one. You could use the ICR, but to speed it up even faster, you can use Fatal Contraption and all that. But you should have round robin. Even if you only have like 3 or 4 round robins, I suggest it over raindrops. Unless you have like 100 raindrops, then you're probably gonna want to use that. But yeah. And make sure at the end of every round to hit the Gobblegum for a Gobblegum that can help you speed through the rounds even faster. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this strategy. I'm sorry that was a little bit lengthy. If you guys did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like and let me know down below in the comments if you want me to make more videos like this. Anyways, guys, I love you guys so much. Peace out.